Mhm.
Welcome back.
In motion left, Flowers. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And Jackson.
Bot Rix has successfully joined the channel.
Once more.
Charlie, my brother, am on a live stream, but am here to support you too.
Second down.
Oh, you lost Wi-Fi connection to Freddie. Oh, okay.
Hello, Charlie.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yeah.
Hey, Kendra. Welcome back, YouTube. Hi, Kenda.
Hey, Kenda. Welcome to the stream.
Aguilar in motion left. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Let's go to 20 to 14.
When you can, could you come in and say hello?
Time left. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And the
Charlie,
Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this.
Charlie, if and when you can.
Am trying to grow people's channels.
Charlie, if and when you can, could you come in and say hello? I am trying to grow people's channels. Come in and say hello to you, YouTube. Are you talking about your channel or Kenda's channel or people's channels in general?
6 points. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running.
Are you live right now, YouTube?
On the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD.
Yeah, please, my channel.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on my way. Hang on.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. $1 down, $15 a month. Deal ends February 27th. The mattress wishing continues. Save the beds for last. And it's on sale. Save up to $500 on
win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on.
The stream is starting.
On 2nd and goal. Henry, touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches, and then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away.
Hello, people.
Hey, Files, welcome back.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading him. He's up near 100 yards now here in the second quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
They'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
If I do a field goal, will I tie the game? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do a quarterback sneak. There we go.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Delay of game, offense.
That's on me.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Yeah. Trying to do a quarterback sneak.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2.
It is. It's just hidden somewhere else.
And they will take a knee here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I thought he did a quarterback sneak. I took a knee instead.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And the points, they have come fast.
Here, Henry, you're going down.
In this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball
Mister.
right now, do you?
I used to be a Tennessee Titan. Now I'm a Baltimore Raven.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. On the move, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Jackson now. Open man, that's Henry. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now 3rd down and 7. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in
Wow.
for the Ravens
Really?
touchdown. Zay Flowers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Not even going back and forth like last time.
And just shutting him off there. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading him. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. In motion right is Aguilar. Here's Jackson to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In motion left goes a tight end. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field,
Look, it's the age I am, King.
Because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate.
Why is pro so hard?
Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
I just thought I'd put it on a different level so people wouldn't think I'm like a kid or whatever.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Going back to Ricky.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
I'm starting to already said
punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking for Bateman. He's got him.
I don't know what I'm going to do. See, what are advanced settings? What are they before you pick your team? Oh. What are they? Stop it. Is this injuries? Oh. Mm-hmm. This. What is this? This is what I meant to show you. You said special. Uh-huh. How do I activate that? How do I activate it? Or is it already activated? Oh, so it's like technically on, but it's I don't have to like select anything. Okay. Should I go back to rookie? Go back to rookie. Okay.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest...
Can't not believe I can't win a game on Pro. I can't believe I can't win a game on Pro.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
That's a football team.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion, Aguilar. Now it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. Taken in at the 22.
He stormed it, but I haven't updated it yet.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities. I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
2 yards to go, second down. Here's Wilson to throw. That went down the field for Freiermuth. That's caught inside the 20.
Why couldn't it be this easy in pro?
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Why can't it be this easy in pro?
56 yards. And the Steelers get the
You're
upper
not-
hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
In motion, Aguilar. From the gun, it's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might.
He's not helping me yet, Dark. He will help.
Excellent defense, good tackling.
He's not helping me out, helping me yet, Dark. I gotta install the game first for him to help me.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
Thank you for your concern and thank you for your hospitality.
I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again,
He has to wait for me to install Reanimal.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off.
Oh, I was playing on Pro, and my team had I was playing on Pro, and I wanted to try a different level than Rookie, and my Steelers had trouble catching the ball every time I threw the ball.
Slot receiver, that burner on the outside, not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Now it's Wilson.
Yeah, it seems to be okay now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Wilson will throw again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yay, interception. I mean, I could have done that on pro. I don't know. Hey AJ, how are you?
An excellent play there,
I was playing on Pro, AJ, and Rookie wasn't working out, so I had to go back to Rookie.
Not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point now by Boswell.
I'm good.
That's good.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And a short one there, caught by Likely. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. On a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Wilson.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
To throw is Wilson.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
To throw again is Wilson.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
It's just like from The Mummy. No, you must not read from the book.
3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Now Austin, able to push his way through.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
You guys know that's a movie, right? Uh-huh.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, a look at.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here.
On target to his man, likely. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back.
I have to wait till March 3rd to pre-order WWE 2K26 Standard Edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your message on Messenger, buddy.
Left here, one of their tight ends. They go play action now. Jackson. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off the option, here's Henry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's second and 10. In motion, Aguilar. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well.
Yeah, that's next Tuesday.
A great job of setting
Next
the
Tuesday.
edge, and that little
Okay.
touch pass is going to turn into a loss. These guys have punted 4 times already.
Kane, do we get our game next Tuesday for WWE? Or is that just the standard?
This complete left side to Aguilar. And he can only manage to take the
5th, right?
40, and that
Or
is
6th.
well shy of the first down marker. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th
Okay,
down.
so people that are getting the standard edition get it first before we do. Yeah.
And that one hits a little
Oh.
too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end
Oh,
zone
because
for a
March,
touchback.
AJ just told me that.
And he's come out
Oh.
the gates hot. He's been on
Oh,
top
I
of
get,
his throws.
I get,
He's
I get mine on the 6th. Yeah, yeah.
look to keep it going
Okay.
here.
I
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well,
AJ is ordering his on the 3rd of March, though. He's pre-ordering on the 3rd of March.
Last drive, that was the case.
Yeah.
One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
No, I'm getting mine on 13.
Incredible when they do.
Oh, no, he just said no, he's getting his on the 13th.
Joy after that one. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
My friend AJ and one of my subscribers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Or the game will do what it's doing to me right now.
I'm pre-ordering next Tuesday and I'm getting it March 13.
That's gonna be
Oh. Yeah, AJ says he's pre-ordering it on the 3rd, but you're right, he's getting it on the 16th. AJ says he's pre-ordering on the 3rd, but you're right, he's getting it on the 16th. Oh no, he says he's getting it on the 13th.
and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Pass taken in by his big tight
You get your March 6th because you pre-ordered the Kings of the Kings edition.
I get mine March 6th because I pre-ordered the King of Kings edition. Yeah.
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Boswell good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Ravens offense back out there. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start out here with the option left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And they work this well.
AJ, did you like the Royal Rumble?
23 yards on the tuck and run. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. First down, and they go back to Harris. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Adafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try to sneak. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. A QB sneak on the 2-point try. That's something you usually do when the ball's about 3 inches away from the goal line, but here they get it from 2 yards out.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence, isn't it? And your offensive line, especially the guys in the interior, the center, and the 2 guards, to wedge some space for a quarterback to get there from 2 yards out. I'm with you. Normally, it's really short yardage. That one, that was a gutsy play.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because...
Yeah, Brian Sports and Entertainment told me he had snow at his house. So if that makes you feel better, it's not the only you're not the only house that has snow.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I told you we were in for a deep and awakening winter.
And only able to get 2 here stopped at the 30.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the
I
running
don't
game
know.
thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Jackson to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Here's Austin. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now it's Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's still on his feet. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Van Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Steelers have got it on cruise control. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
Yeah, why not, Dark? I got Jason. Why not? Why don't you get a personal hit, man?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I got Jason from General Hospital. Yeah.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The offense on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. And this will be taken at the 13. Breaks through the contact. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
Hi, Charlie smashed like buddy.
Hi, Hazy Days. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for the like.
We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't
The
get
stream
points
is
on that drive?
starting.
This could cost them.
Welcome to American football.
Gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Here's Jackson.
You're happy?
A check down here for Henry.
Oh, yeah. Me
So the
too.
completion gets him just a yard.
Well, I'm
And
happy
we've
now
got a
rather
third
than
and
him.
3.
Yeah.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Throwing is Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 33. Escapes the defender. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their
You're
next
welcome,
drive.
my friend. If decided to stop stream, so won't be around much, buddy.
Inside the red zone and really taking
Oh, you just got done with your stream? AC Days? Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head
Have a
out
good
on
day
the
at
field
work.
for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just
That's caught inside the 20. And into the
Yeah, I'm gonna
end
go to bed
zone.
after the stream is over, AC
Touchdown,
Days.
Pittsburgh. Pat Fryermuth on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers extend their lead yet again. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a give to Henry, and not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but
Okay,
not by
Nighthawk.
much as he's down to the 48. Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Jackson steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the
I got
league
caught off
without developing some major mental toughness.
yesterday,
So I expect him to
Saturday
go in the
too.
locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Van Jefferson 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers just continue to roll. Boswell,
See, this is why I wanted to play on Pro, so I'd get a game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Stop glitching, being, and girly.
And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Yeah, it's called Don't Mess with Our Field.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Keanu Benton in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
It's caught by Aguilar. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Back to throw. Jackson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson, options out left. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take
playing on Baltimore's field.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. In motion comes the tight end left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 20, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Looking to throw. Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Back to throw. Jackson. Escaping the... And he's going to go down again. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good.
Wow, you guys are on the board. I'm still kicking your butt.
Maybe a moral victory.
Very big.
They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game until today. That had never been done in NFL history. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Wilson. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is caught at the 20. Fighting his way through contact. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Van Jefferson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
73-3.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
73-3.
And he's up past
73-3 me.
The offense coming back out.
I have 73. They have 3.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are pouring it on. Boswell good with
80-3 now.
and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Why can't I do this on Pro? It is. Why can't I do this on Pro?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It is. Yeah. What mode does your brother play on?
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ravens offense
because he's good or not good.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
You like to play on rookie too?
On the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able
Like
to do
for
that there, but still
Demon Souls and stuff like that?
Jackson now. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
Should we check that out once I install?
A sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now Wilson. That one down the field for Freiermuth. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
That one down the field for Freiermuth. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot
Right,
deep downfield. Even
Stop
if you don't
playing.
get the catch, maybe you get a defensive
Right.
penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
That one down the field for Freiermuth. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Fine.
Pat Freiermuth. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers
Yes, handshake.
got it on
Yes,
cruise
it's handshake.
control. So that
Because
one
we
his
can't
4th
dance in the
touchdown
end zone.
catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead
I started watching a new show. Well, it's new to me. It's not that new. But I watched it on Netflix. You might know it. Dawson's Creek. Yeah, did you watch it when it was running? I did. I just knew about it too. I tried watching it when it was running, but at the same time I had to choose one or the other. Because at the same time and at the time, Dawson's Creek and One Tree Hill was running at the same time, and I chose One Tree Hill.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. And he couldn't
Are
get
you
it to
still
check
playing
out. That kicks all the way into the end zone
Fast
for a
Phobia?
touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
So that's like a junior for college.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Now he's into the clear again. Van Jefferson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Van Jefferson. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get another
My bad.
to add on to that lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone.
Why is it always their left foot?
And able to get this out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is the right on the video game and just looks like the left foot to me.
Stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be up.
Well, I mean when they kick it off to
just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. The Ravens send their punter out now.
No one's gotten injured on this game.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to
No one's gotten injured on this game.
But it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. And got his man complete. There he goes, right side. There he goes again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers extend their lead yet again.
99.
And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Extra point put through by
100 to 3.
Even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
100 to 3.
Boswell now to kick it away.
See what? Watch. Isn't that the left foot?
And he brings
I did.
To the 24. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
The stream's behind.
Right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes,
isn't that weird?
Fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down.
Unless you have a left foot kicker,
rather more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
which we do.
2nd and 10.
Unless you have a left foot kicker, which we do. We're in the 3rd quarter.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
3 video like and subscribe and comment.
There for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis
Good
about why
morning.
they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and
Hello,
long
am I?
situations. They just
Hi,
took
Mail.
another
How are you?
step right there.
Now, the
Good morning.
offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Did you just subscribe to my channel?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right outside. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The Ravens
Good?
send
You're
the
good?
punter
What
That's
are
good.
you doing?
as the drive goes backwards, so he's
What
on
am
to
I
punt it
doing? Playing a
away.
video game. Are you a kid?
Fielded
My
at
channel
about
is
the
not for
28.
kids.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Steelers will go
My
on
channel's for
offense here,
18 and
first
up.
and 10. The offense coming back out. There's Van
Yeah.
Jefferson leading them.
Yeah, you're a
Sort of
kid?
just keeps
Okay.
chipping away at this
It's okay.
defense. Hasn't had a
You can,
spectacular
This
you're
game
good.
is
game, but here in
starting.
the third quarter that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or
Russell,
you
where
think
are
you've
you?
got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he
Forgot I
finds a
had the
way to
ball.
get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love him.
He's
Watch,
hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up.
watch what he did. Watch what he does.
Throwing is Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to
Support
let
all
up.
YouTube
They want to
family and
increase their
friends.
lead, and they want to do it with a
Support
big
all
play.
YouTube
Unable to
family
connect in that
and
attempt.
friends. Oh, thank you.
To throw is Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Could you guys catch the ball,
Good work
please?
there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Ravens can get the football back all they want. They're still going to lose. They're losing
Now
right
it's
now.
Jackson. And incomplete.
And it's not
That
because I'm on.
incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Jackson to throw. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen.
I'm glad I watched the Royal Rumble over again because I did miss some stuff, like Michael Cole's announcing, for example.
Jackson from the shotgun. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard
Yeah,
line.
like, for example, he said to Wade Barrett, Liv Morgan is from New Jersey, and this was always her dream to win the Royal Rumble, and it was always her dream to go to WrestleMania.
What, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Maybe he means like it's her first Royal Rumble win in Saudi Arabia.
Waving the way, I was just going to say that. Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Yeah.
So that counts. That counts, and that's important.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes
He's got it at the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in
And then Raquel Rodriguez got mad at her.
Big play that time for Pittsburgh. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while.
6 to 103.
Get 3 out of it. That's great, too.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
Can't wait
they
for
don't want to
opening
see
day
the
for
field goal
baseball.
kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing is Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, Yankees, so yeah.
And that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw.
He's got a man, complete. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, 33 yards. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point now by Boswell. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. Jackson. Flush to his right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Really sad to know that the actor who played Dawson went out the way he
Jackson,
did.
option right. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
But if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
No,
What does that mean? What are you looking for?
Dawson can't play Dawson anymore. He passed away.
Collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back.
But you should do a remake, though. That'd be pretty cool.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to get
You know, the original only had 6 seasons.
on 3rd down, Henry.
It feels longer.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets.
Did you also know that the actress who played Joni, aka Dawson's best friend in kind of girlfriend, but not really his girlfriend, but kind of his girlfriend, but not his girlfriend, was played by Katie Holmes.
That's going to be knocked away.
That's her as a little kid. Yeah.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
I don't need to tell you who she married in the future, do I?
Come on to kick this one away.
And now they're divorced. I don't need to tell you who she married in the future, do I?
That would hit right at the 9, but he couldn't get it to check up. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So now out comes this offense led by
Russell Wilson's having a good day. 14 touchdowns.
And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And we're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I had it for a second.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Boswell for the extra point.
That's better.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
117 sounds like my bowling score.
Drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
5 seconds before third quarter ends.
And they're going to start this
1
drive
second
in pretty
now.
good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Baltimore has the ball. Baltimore breaks up. Baltimore goes back. LeBron Jackson throws. It bonks off. Oh, it's intercepted. It's intercepted by the Steelers. 123.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
Like it bounced us
In a
off.
spot now where they're thinking about
Hello.
ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing,
Did you see that, King?
them to do
On the
exactly
replay?
that.
I didn't know we were playing
Extra point now by Boswell.
a different ball team here.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA
6
Sports.
to 124.
Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down.
It would be cool to do watch-alongs on Twitch, but I don't know how I would be able to do that. That was my computer.
That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
I figured out how to stream with my phone, but I don't know how to edit my video and stuff. There's a thing called IRL.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Play your phone.
Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
Yeah.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the gun,
The thing I'm worried about is if they ever did decide to do a live stream on Twitch with the IRL part of Twitch on my phone, I think I'm not going to have access to my keyboard when they do the YouTube thing. I feel like if I do an IRL stream with my phone on Twitch, I'm not going to have access to the keyboard thing except for typing in my title.
It's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Except for typing in my title.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Again, Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Back to throw. Jackson in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Cameron Hayward able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Tucker's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has got to
so
be
you only got
its
8
wits
yards
end,
for
trying to
this
come up with
entire
ways to
game?
keep
Only
him
8?
contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point. And got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Van Jefferson, 72 yards. And the Steelers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Jackson now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Well, what time Tuesday?
Another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. On the option,
No, I'm home
Jackson.
Tuesday.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yay, Baltimore scored a touchdown.
14 yards. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Tucker
Ravens scored 6. No, Ravens scored 16 points.
More respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Ravens scored 16 points.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading them. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Because he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know. Give me the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Van Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Steelers just continue to roll. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge
Good job, Mason. You messed up again, just like always.
If you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken around the 12. pushing his way through. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading them.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes,
Welcome
it's like
back.
more aggressive to try
The
to
stream
drive
is
the
starting.
ball downfield.
Where are you from? Support all YouTube family and friends.
Attend that press conference and see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down. And now whistles and
Yeah, I don't go to center till Thursday and Friday.
jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start on the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Play action. Now Jackson.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. And for Jackson, this may be a free play.
A check down here for Henry.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Of course, it's on.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Second and a couple.
In motion right is Aguilar. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop here with a first down.
Does High on Life, does it go by story or does it go by mission?
Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Yeah.
mark it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Offside. Defense.
Okay. Same thing for the second one.
They run
Or
the
don't
option
they?
here on 1st and 10.
Same thing for the second one, or you don't know yet?
Wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Nice effort defensively there from Cole Holcomb. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Encroachment. Defense.
Okay.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Report.
Now it's Jackson.
Yeah, I don't have to go anywhere.
He's taken down.
Except
Patrick
I don't have to go
Queen
anywhere
picks up
tomorrow.
his 2nd sack of the
Or I don't have to go
afternoon.
anywhere. So I don't have to go anywhere but bowling and trivia tomorrow.
Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game. Tucker's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them. Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading them. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you get more than a first.
Hello, Charlie.
He's touching the ball. This is the kind of game.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Marvel.
When you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards.
I'm going to bed right after this stream, buddy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Wilson wants to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw again.
If Jon Snow gets a skin in Fortnite, would that get you to come back to Fortnite? Game of Thrones crossover with Fortnite.
They just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Crossover with Fortnite.
The stream is starting.
Maybe, but I would have to buy the skins still. And I don't have a lot of skins, actually any skins, except for that guy that wears the funny goggles.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You'd have to carry me still, Marvel.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jon Snow and Night King are my favorite characters.
I know, buddy, I know.
They go play action now. Jackson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
The completion.
You would see me happy with Game of Thrones in Fortnite running around.
You would see me happy with Game of Thrones in Fortnite running around. I probably would, yeah.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
45 to 147.
But he won't be able to smile about it.
Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And running with power here.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, Wilson going to throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point now by Boswell. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Forget what painter it is.
And able to take it past the
I forgot what painter it is.
up to the 28-yard line.
And now here come the Ravens.
Well, this game, it has had no
Is it a
shortage
sports
of
term?
offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They
What's
just
it
have
mean?
not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can.
Is it another word for runaway?
But overall, though,
Oh, okay.
they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Alex Highsmith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete
22.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need
22
to come up
seconds.
with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
21, 20, 19, 18.
And he can't find
18
a receiver,
seconds.
and he's brought down.
More than one
18 seconds left. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I've got the ball for the last time. I'm up, and I'm running in, and I get knocked out. Balls at 4 seconds.
Before we hit triple zeros. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, going for Jefferson downfield, and it's incomplete. They're still
That's
throwing
it.
to the
Game
very
over.
end, but now this game is over.
26 to
Certainly love to see
154.
scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
I beat Baltimore Ravens finally on their field.
Did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll do it for my...
Okay, guys, so 154 to 26. All right, bye, guys. Bye, Marvel.